Hello and welcome back to War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. And we're here on May 21, 1943. And let's see what today holds. I don't think I have anything crazy happening. I will say it's our first time we're going to be flying a bombing mission from Kusai Island. Well, that is if they didn't get lost. But and we're doing more damage probably to the fighters intercepting us than to the base. So let's take a look. We shot down a few of them, and we lost one to flak. That's unfortunate. I'm at 15,000. I don't really want to go much high. I really don't want to go any higher. But we don't, and it's extended range, so we're not dropping 10, we're dropping only 5 bombs. Well, let's take a look here. Hopefully, all right, yeah, the flak is damaging us a bit more. Here we go with our naval. Yeah, man, this is brutal. We're not doing anything to to the base. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Probably the best thing we're doing is shooting down fighters that intercept us. Okay, let's get through that. Alright, so he's taking Nias. That's fine. I'm not worried about that base. It's just reinforcing my opinion. You know what? I think I'm going to do what they historically did and just isolate truck. Let let it decay on the vine. We'll just uh, I may even stop my bombing missions. Just let it um, marinate on the in low supply. Now, it may have a ton of supplies right now, and if it has enough, who knows? Maybe it'll last the rest of the war. But I could just bypass it and it has a bunch of fighters sitting there, but no bombers. So I could just, he does have spotter planes, some kind of well, auxiliary, who could be also transport planes. But we could just bypass the thing until we can get some B-29s, or maybe we take Ponape, get a bit closer, and yeah, I really need some anti-aircraft guns here. He might just start eliminating my troops there. Yeah, he's starting to get into the meat there. That's fine. I can't, there's nothing I can do about it. Well, I mean, technically I could retreat from there, but um, I don't want him to take it without a fight. Hey, that's scary. I don't think there was any sweeps going into there. Wow, what is the deal? It's like everything's all like there's no coordination. Well, it is. I mean, I don't know. I'm befuddled. All right, so the goal here was to see if we could damage some more aircraft, but we did not. All right, well, not, not, not very impressed here. But I'm also not extremely frustrated or anything. Just really weird turn so far, but I don't know. Okay. Okay. So that's it for the air missions. Let's get into the ground and wrap up this turn. It's fine by me. Okay, so he's bombarding me here. Um, so we could bombard him back. I mean, he knows what we got now. We got port, 4, Lashio. Okay. Lashio, that's pretty good, I guess. Nauru and Horn. And we'll see what kind of new assets we get. And then I guess we'll jump into the 22nd. Woohoo! Escort carrier. Nice. Okay, I did not think I was going to show you this because I didn't think there was enough to show. We lost the 2 by flak. That's, we saw that bombing truck. He must, really, not, it's not worth it. We've got him bottled up here with a bunch of fighters. We really don't need to attack it. Just completely bypass it. I think that's the way I'm going to go. That said, let's look at some detail here. He lost 15 total. Okay. Yeah, as I suspected, we shot down a lot of his zeros here. That's fine. I think that's what I mean by that's fine. I'm content with that, but I'm not gonna waste any more of my bombers. Even if we're shooting down zeros, I'm just gonna move on. We're gonna move up the uh, Bismarck archipelago. I can never tell the ideal way to say that. By the way, I have been saying this wrong. New Georgia, that's further south. That's in the Solomons. This is New Ireland, which I'm sure all of you know. Um, yeah, so obviously I've been saying that incorrectly, but yeah, this is New Ireland. We're going to take this, Maynooth, and some of these other bases, and we'll just keep going northwest, northwest, northwest. Maybe if we take an Eniwetok and Ponape, we can think about bombing this again with the 7th Air Force, bring all the 7th into Ponape and hit it hard. But for now, I'm really content moving past it. He can keep his fighters and his auxiliaries here, and just I don't know what he'll do with them, or eventually he'll see that there's no point and he'll pull them off. But I'm good with this plan. I haven't solidified a specifics to the plan, but yeah, I'm just gonna bypass this. Okay, that said, what did we lose? Way too much. Well, three of them are P-40Ks, which are easy to replace, although I don't know about the pilots. We did lose these heavies and P-38G, a couple things, so not ideal. And then three killed crew. Perhaps these truck attacks. I don't know, but that's unfortunate. I'm not real excited about that. But I'll take 1 second. Look at that. Still no cruisers showing. Okay. Well, yeah, as I said before, on to the 22nd. And we're back here on May 22, 1943. Um, let's see what happens today. I've basically shut down my bombing of truck. Well, supposedly, if anything goes, it's because I um, missed one or two squadrons, but I think I shut it all down. Um, I think our bomber crews can be better used elsewhere. And as we start building up some of these New Guinea bases further and further west, we'll be in a better position to. Um, nice. Finally, our. Okay. Interesting. Some activity there at Bangkok. Um, right. No, where was it? No, no. Yeah, here. Interesting. Okay. All right, we're sweet. We're gonna hit this, the usual. But probably this is the last time I'm gonna bomb him until he's across the river. I don't know. Maybe that's. I'll have to think about that because it's possible he's moving so slow. I don't know if he's moving at all or if he's just pretending to move. Um, and making me waste all my bombers on him, or if he's still moving. And if he's still moving, I would like to have. Wow, this is bad. This has got to stop. My aircraft is on the way, but if it takes too long to get there, we're obliterated. I guess we'll set up our aircraft somewhere else, like Wuchang or something. Um, we're getting nothing out of these raids. Oh, there's something, but we lost an aircraft. But also, we're forcing him to use a lot of supply. I hope. I don't know how this works, but okay. So this is a pretty good raid. All right. Okay, so I wanted to bomb this one more time. Nothing was hit. Okay, we did bomb Hanoi. This resources hits 4 does not mean we've destroyed 4 of his resource production. So we'll see how effective that was, although I don't know how how we'll see that because we don't have recon out that far. But I do plan to hit some more industry in the near future. Um, hmm. Looking at different things. So maybe we'll see some stuff that allows us to take some more dot bases there. I do have some raiders that are bored, so we can get them occupying some dot bases. All right, let's get through these. Yeah, I'm still not sure why he's not just attacking because, well, I don't know. We're pretty dug in. I don't know. We'll see. Wow, the counter battery is pretty good there. Okay, he's bombarding us, but we're going to bombard him back as well. Set up the medium regiment to shell him. And if nothing else, hey, it uses up supplies. Okay. Upgrading some Tungu is important. Not so much Oak Harbor. um, okay, good stuff. All right, let's take a look here at the operational report for yesterday. We got refueling's necessary. Darwin repairs. Okay. These Coast Watch reports are funny. Um, more repairs. Okay. We finally starting to hit subs again, so that's good. Well, let's do. I like the page down function. Okay. Um, got some crashing. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna have for sure have some ops losses. Let's see what else. Crash. Supplies. Okay, I mean, really, very lackluster. We're going to get Ramillies back to Colombo, uh, if not further. Probably let it repair at Colombo. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, okay, that was kind of pointless. Oh, all right, so we lost 7 aircraft, he lost 2. Part of the problem for us is the uh, flak. So we're taking an aircraft fire and then probably losing aircraft on the return or something on landing. But Nate's, that's interesting. Okay, so this is not the case here. We lost 3 sky trains. I'm sure it wasn't due to flak. Although I wonder if, I'm starting to wonder, does he have, that would be, have to be a really long range fighters. Let's take a look at something. Uh, but we did lose these two, and I don't know if it's due to, you know, an aircraft damage. All right, two uh, killed crew. Uh, all right. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of sinkings lately. Okay. All right. I am getting some raiders ready to uh, embark on a, you know, conquest of these two dot bases, and I probably won't go any further than that. Just take these out. Maybe as soon as I can, bring over some CBs and start building them up. Just, you know, they're not worth anything, I guess. But I'll take them and see what their values are. Um, let's see. Moving west. We've got. Are we unloaded? Um, nope. We still got a lot of units out here on amphibious ships. Um, not much. Actually, not much left. All right, that should be very close to which one is it? This one. Okay, so we've got 4 elements left. Um, 19. I don't know. Way too many. One. It seems like that's a lot, but these are these LSTs. We're bringing over some motorized support. Hopefully they unload quickly. I want to get these troops moving north. That's At least that's my idea of a good time. This is also taking forever to unload. Um, but this is, yeah, I don't like using the bigger transports when I'm invading because it seems like they take so long to unload. And then we've got some auxiliary units here, not necessarily to hold the base here, but um, everything is going to move north. I would say I don't want to be too hasty here. I would say when everything's unloaded, we'll move north with everything here. I may leave an engineer unit or something to support this base for the moment, but I'd like to also bring engineers that can specifically build up this base as well. But we have a ton of stuff coming to Kavieng. And my intention is, as we already have done, is isolate Rabal. And I don't, you know, I can take it at my leisure. This to me is more important for a lot of reasons. It has a 9 size airbase and its range is really good to truck, so we wouldn't be at extended range. We could, uh, and whereas Rabal is way back here, right? So Kavieng is way better for us. And I mean, for that matter, even Namatanai. Well, but this is the ideal position for us to be in. And yeah, we could take some of this stuff, but uh, also the port capacity is pretty good as well. Not as good as Rabal's, but this can be size 6 naval and um, 9 air. We could use this to project out for sure. So I'm looking forward to building this up. This I can take later, no rush. Um, the point for points, it'd be better to take Rabal, but it's fine. We don't need all those points right now anyway. But yeah, so we're just waiting for more stuff to unload. But we have a lot of stuff somewhere. Oh, at various bases. See, Kavieng. So we just have to, and then, so we have to just bring some ships and pick these guys up. But we've got a lot of stuff to spread around. Um, take some, not just take some bases, but build them up, and keep projecting our power forward. Um, I think we're going to be okay sneaking around him here, but like I've said before, I'm not going to go all the way around with everybody. We're just going to take and spread out like these three eventually is where we'll be. All right. Yeah, I'm moving on from there. Okay, so now that our bombardment group, there's no battleships in here. Now that our bombardment group is in position, I'm going to turn off my bombers, or yeah, I'm going to turn off my bombers for a day. Let them rest, and we're going to start loading up troops because as soon as these guys bombard, they'll come back and get replenished again. And I would like to be fully loaded, ready to invade, so that when they get back, they just replenish one last time and then do a preliminary bombardment of Dili. Um, I might start heading that way. This formation will get back here and replenish. Um, by the way, see, he doesn't see us right now. He saw us before because he had a huge presence here, and now he doesn't. He's moved back. I don't know where. It could be Makassar, but I'm going to just start getting ready to invade this. All right. And I'm going to do that this turn. So we'll bombard. We'll start loading. Even if these aren't ready, we'll unload here. Um, I think we're okay. There's not a lot of guns here. We're not going to get beat up too bad. Okay. So the Cocos Island, that's funny. That's interesting. If he would have taken that, he could have projected out, and it'd be harder for us to get our carriers sneaking back and forth up there. Well, looking at this, supposedly we hit a sub, but but he's got a strong sub presence here, and that's okay. We'll either go around this way or go around this way to get supplies to Akyab, but it's okay because we're not doing that right now anyway. I'm letting India build up some supplies, and see he's still moving, but he can always turn this off and then turn it back on to make it look like he's moving. Um, but I think I'm gonna finish bombing this, start bombing some of these bases that I've neglected. All right, looking over here, see we don't see how damaged his base is, so I'm gonna hit a different target just to mix it up. So I'll have to pick one, but um, yeah, there's not much to talk about here. Just shuffling troops. I'm trying to keep an eye on all these things so that if they change direction, I'm not caught by surprise. Um, these our light AA is here, just moseying along on the road. I want to get it down here to this base. I think that's where we're headed, right? To Yoon. And then we'll get on the rail again. And I believe we're going to go to Changsha and then walk again. It's going to take a long time, and maybe it'll be too late, but that's what we're doing. I mean, nothing else. There's nothing else to do except for try. And if we're too late, we're too late. Trying to get in position here with these quote unquote guerrillas, partisans, and we can at least seal the railroads, and then he has to use trucks to get supplies out here. I would love to close off these, but I don't have yet. I'm not yet in a position to do so. Um, he's got all of this walled off. So the ideal scenario now is it's a long route, but the ideal is to go up this road and go around. I'm gonna try some things up here to get in behind him as well, kind of like we did getting in behind his armored cars. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. I've got a lot of prep to do for various operations. Um, Probably. I mean, they're all variable as far as timing and whatnot as well. So nothing's, yeah, nothing's necessarily imminent. But as we continue to move along, there'll be ebbs and flows, and hopefully more ebbs than flows. But I don't know if that's the right way to look at it. But the point is, we're looking forward to some um, epic activity coming. Um, and the Essex is on the way. So yeah, things are looking up. We'll see you guys next time when we talk about May 23, and hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.